Trump recently had a speech at a giant Boy Scout Jamboree. And it was pretty disgusting. Most of it was him congratulating himself, and then declaring that if you're loyal to him, then you're being loyal to your country. It was just disgusting. I mean, the Scouts have to take an oath. It's, on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. And the Scout law is something that Trump doesn't represent at all. It's trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, brave, thrifty, clean, and reverent. I wouldn't consider Trump any of those things. But, you know, in reality, those things are just mottos. They're just things for someone to memorize. They're not really things that people usually live by, unless they're so religiously indoctrinated that that they have no sense of self. And there are some Scouts out there that are that way, but I mean, when I was in the Boy Scouts, I'm sorry, most of the people that were there were just awful. And as soon as adults were around, they're all like this, and everything's great. Oh, good for you. And then the adults go away, and they become some of the worst bullies and nasty people imaginable. And this is including when I'd go to Scout camp and was just surrounded by people who, if they see someone who seems vulnerable, they go after that. Similar to when I was in Sunday school, same sort of thing. And in both scenarios, too, if you ever fight back, you get punished, and you're the bad guy, and they're the good one. See, I'm so good when I'm around the adults. So, I mean, there's that. And, you know, maybe Trump is playing on that, I don't know, but here are some excerpts from his speech, and you can judge for yourself.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. I am thrilled to be here. Thrilled. And if you think that was an easy trip, you're wrong, but I am thrilled. 19th Boy Scout Jamboree, wow. And to address such a tremendous group, boy, you have a lot of people here. The press will say it's about 200 people. It looks like about 45,000 people. You set a record today. You set a record. That's a great honor, believe me. Tonight, we put aside all of the policy fights in Washington, D.C. you've been hearing about with the fake news and all of that. We're going to put that aside. Who the hell wants to speak about politics when I'm in front of the Boy Scouts, right? There are many great honors that come with the job of being President of the United States. But looking out at this incredible gathering of mostly young patriots, mostly young, I'm especially proud to speak to you as the honorary President of the Boy Scouts of America. You know, I go to Washington, and I see all these politicians, and I see the swamp, and it's not a good place. In fact, today I said we ought to change it from the word swamp to the word cesspool, or perhaps to the word sewer, but it's not good. Not good. And I see what's going on, and believe me, I'd much rather be with you, that I can tell you. 10 members of my cabinet were Scouts. Can you believe that? 10. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is not only a Boy Scout, he's your former national president. The Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence, good guy, was a Scout, and it meant so much to him. I wonder if the television cameras will follow you. They don't like doing that when they see these massive crowds. They don't like doing that. Hi, folks. There's a lot of love in this big, beautiful place. A lot of love, and a lot of love for our country. There's a lot of love for our country. Secretary of the Interior, Ryan Zinke, is here tonight. Come here, Ryan. Ryan is an Eagle Scout from Big Sky Country in Montana. Secretary of Energy, Rick Perry of Texas, an Eagle Scout from the great state. The first time he came to the National Jamboree was in 1964. He was very young then. And Rick told me just a little while ago, it totally changed his life. So, Rick, thank you very much for being here. And we're doing a lot with energy. And very soon, Rick.
I think we have a critic. I don't think she likes the special sauce, Rick.
But the folks in West Virginia who were so nice to me, boy, have we kept our promise. We are going on and on. So we love West Virginia. We want to thank you. Where's West Virginia, by the way? Thank you. Secretary Tom Price is also here today. Dr. Price still lives the Scout Oath, helping to keep millions of Americans strong and healthy as our Secretary of Health and Human Services, and he's doing a great job. And hopefully, he's going to get the votes tomorrow to start our path toward killing this horrible thing known as Obamacare that's really hurting us. So. By the way, you going to get the votes? He better get them. He better get them. Oh, he better. Otherwise, I'll say, Tom, you're fired. I'll get somebody. You better get Senator Capito to vote for it. You got to get the other senators to vote for it. It's time. You know, after 7 years of saying repeal and replace Obamacare, we have a chance to now do it. They better do it. Hopefully they'll do it. Each of these leaders will tell you that their road to American sex, as the Scout law says, a Scout is trustworthy, loyal. We could use some more loyalty, I will tell you that. Very good. Very good. That was very impressive. You've heard that before. I'm waving to people back there so small I can't even see them. Man, this is a lot of people. Turn those cameras back there, please. That is so incredible. By the way, what do you think the chances are that this incredible, massive crowd, record-setting, is going to be shown on television tonight? 1% or 0? The fake media will say, President Trump spoke, and you know what this is. President Trump spoke before a small crowd of Boy Scouts today. That is some crowd. Fake media, fake news. Thank you. And I'm honored by that, by the way, all of you people that can't even see you, so thank you. If you don't, I love you too. I don't know. It's a nice guy. Hey, what am I going to do? He sounds like a nice person. He. Thank you. I do love you. By the way, just a question. Did President Obama ever come to a jamboree? And we'll be back. We'll be back. The answer is no, but we'll be back. Our economy is doing great. Our stock market has picked up since the election, November 8th. Do we remember that date? Was that a beautiful date? What a day. Do you remember that famous night on television, November 8th, where they said, these dishonest people, where they said, there is no path to victory for Donald Trump? They forgot about the forgotten people. By the way, they're not forgetting about the forgotten people anymore. They're going crazy trying to figure it out. But I told them, far too late. It's far too late. But do you remember that incredible night with the maps? And the Republicans are red, and the Democrats are blue. And that map was so red, it was unbelievable, and they didn't know what to say. And you know, we have a tremendous disadvantage in the Electoral College. Popular vote is much easier. We have because New York, California, Illinois, you have to practically run the East Coast. And we did. We won Florida, we won South Carolina, we won North Carolina, we won Pennsylvania. We won and won. So when they said, there is no way to victory, there is no way to 270. You know, I went to Maine 4 times because it's one vote, and we won. But we won. One vote. I went there because I kept hearing we're 269. But then Wisconsin came in. Many, many years. Michigan came in. So, and we worked hard there. You know, my opponent didn't work hard there because she was told she was told she was going to win Michigan, and I said, well, wait a minute. The car industry is moving to Mexico. Why is she going to move? She's there. Why are they allowing it to move? And by the way, do you see those car industry? Do you see what's happening? How they're coming back to Michigan. They're coming back to Ohio. They're starting to peel back in. And we'd go to Wisconsin. Now, Wisconsin hadn't been won in many, many years by a Republican. But we'd go to Wisconsin, and we had tremendous crowds. And I'd leave these massive crowds. I'd say, why are we going to lose this state? The polls, that's also fake news. They're fake polls. But the polls are saying, but we won Wisconsin. So I have to tell you, what we did, in all fairness, is an unbelievable tribute to you and all of the other millions and millions of people that came out and voted for Make America Great Again. And I'll tell you what, we are indeed making America great again. What's going on is incredible. We had the best jobs report in 16 years. The stock market on a daily basis is hitting an all-time high. We're going to be bringing back very soon trillions of dollars from companies that can't get their money back into this country, and that money is going to be used to help rebuild America. We're doing things that nobody ever thought was possible, and we've just started. It's just the beginning, believe me. You know, in the Scout Oath, you pledge on your honor to do your best and to do your duty to God and your country. And by the way, under the Trump administration, you'll be saying Merry Christmas again when you go shopping, believe me. Merry Christmas. They've been downplaying that little beautiful phrase. You're going to be saying Merry Christmas again, folks. But the words duty, country, and God are beautiful words. In other words, basically what you're doing is you're pledging to be a great American patriot. Your values are the same values that have always kept America strong, proud, and free. And by the way, do you see the billions and billions and billions of additional money that we're putting back into our military? Billions of dollars. New planes, new ships, great equipment for our people that are so great to us. We love our vets, we love our soldiers, and we love our police, by the way. Firemen, police. We love our police. Those are all special people, uniformed services. 2 days ago, I traveled to Norfolk, Virginia to commission an American aircraft carrier into the fleet of the United States Navy. It's the newest, largest, and most advanced aircraft carrier anywhere in the world. And it's named for an Eagle Scout, the USS Gerald R. Ford. Everywhere it sails, that great scout's name will be feared and revered because that ship will be a symbol of American power, prestige, and strength. Remember your duty, honor your history, take care of the people God put into your life, and love and cherish your great country. You're special to me. But if you do what we say, I promise you that you will live Scouting's adventure every single day of your life, and you will win, win, win. Your lives will have meaning and purpose and joy. I've known so many great people They've been taught so well, and they love their heritage. But this is very special for me, and I just want to end by saying, very importantly, God bless you. God bless the Boy Scouts. God bless the United States of America. Go out, have a great time in life, compete, and go out and show me that there is nobody like a Boy Scout. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.